A few of my YouTube colleagues made videos about cargo pulling out of this market. Remember, they have these little boxes that you can get, which are filled with food items, giveaways, etc. And the cargo CEO has decided to can that side of the business. Now, granted, he's built up those relationships with all of those drivers, so that has a lot of value for the company, but it seems like they did not find creative ways, right, to keep this segment of the market going. I want to read from a great Axios article. It says, Cargo, a New York-based startup that sells snack boxes and other amenities to ride-hail passengers, has laid off around 24 employees and will pivot to car top advertising, the company confirms. Now, when you look at the company Firefly, right, that's obviously the company that they're aiming at. My guess is that the CEO of Cargo says, look, we were in there way before Firefly. We have all of these relationships. This is a much more lucrative market, right? Because you have all these advertisers, potential advertisers that could be running their ads during peak traffic, especially in cities like LA, San Francisco, etc., New York. You can demand, or Vegas, you can demand top dollars for advertising on top of vehicles. So they will make money. They'll make a lot of money in that segment, even if they go up against a very established company called Firefly. That's my opinion. But I just find it sad that they are abandoning this side of the business. Now, this side of the business, my friends, made over $13 million for drivers. That's the part that the drivers took home, right? And I know from these goodie boxes and that, I've started a couple of natural cosmetic lines. I've started a very successful sunscreen line with a team that was sold for a lot of money. I got my share out of that. And, you know, each time these beauty companies turned to us and said, hey, can you offer us some freebies that we can put inside our goodie box? This is like a goodie box, right? The problem is, if you have a goodie box in an UberX environment where there's students and a lot of colleges just grabbing in there, taking the freebies, the advertisers don't see any value. They do not really connect with the person, right? Does not create any substantial branding, and it does not quantify the advertising dollars on those freebies. In other segments of the market, like I said, I was in the cosmetics, beauty, and supplement market, still am. There it truly works if you pick out the right goodie boxes. But my friends, drivers need to create their own little cargo, right? You know, if you've had one of these, you know what it was making for you. So whether you have chocolate bars in there, whether you have chips, right, you'd rather want small items so that you don't really fill up the box too quickly. But, you know, mints, whatever it is, if this is a way that you were earning extra money, I'm all for the drivers finding creative ways, finding extra money. I know people doing karaoke in the car. I know people that had cargo in the car. I know people that were selling certain items in the car, right? Continue that. Come up with your own sort of like Perspex see-through box. Create one, maybe go to Home Depot, fill it up with items, maybe put the price list at the back of the box in the eye of the rider so that they can see, hey, you know, this Hershey's chocolate bar, whatever it is, right? $2, or these chips, or this drink, etc., this Sprite, this Coke. Get creative, folks. I want you to make money. Now, the company Cargo, I believe they will be far better off at taking on Firefly. I think they made the right move there, but I also think they should have not abandoned this segment of the market, and they should have found ways to keep it alive, right? It's very work intense, right? You're getting all these products, free products from companies. You have to then ship it out to the drivers. There's a lot of costs involved before the item, keep on pointing in the other direction, before the item ends up in the box. So it probably did not make sense money-wise at the end of the day to keep this project alive. But why not just, you know, have a monthly box that goes out just with food items, right? Keep your costs low and keep this operation running. And, you know, don't go for that goodie box approach where you actually cut out the companies that are sending you all this free stuff. Concentrate on a monthly package that goes out to a driver if you want to start your own company, and sell those items through like a shop in shop, right? Your shop is your car driving around the passengers, and you have another little store, another little shop inside the shop. So this sort of shop in shop approach, I think it could make a lot of money if it is managed the right way. But I'm excited to see another competitor against Firefly. I think Cargo will do well. Cargo should reach out to the YouTubers and work with us. You know, we can certainly empower them with a lot of social media influence, get the word out there, show drivers how to make money, right? Connecting drivers with the company Cargo, or connecting drivers with the company Firefly. You as a driver have to explore all these avenues and options to make additional money. The money that you're getting from Uber and Lyft is not cutting it in these times, right? So whichever way these companies wish to approach me or others, we will work with you. We want the drivers to make a couple of additional bucks per day. Very important, even if it just takes care of your gasoline costs, right? Thank you very much, and I'd like to hear your input on this, especially if you had one of these boxes in your car. How did it work out for you? What were you making weekly, right? And my friends, as always, subscribe, hit the like button, reach out to me if you need any help. My details are beneath the video, and please drive safe.